New Britain is called the hardware city because of one company, Stanley Black Decker. It's booming during the pandemic. So many of us are buying tools and such for our household projects that business is up 40% this quarter. I had the chance to speak with Stanley CEO Jim Loree, who oversees a massive global company that calls Connecticut home. At this factory in New Britain, a product is made that you probably have in your house, a measuring tape. The metal is cut, painted, printed, rolled, and packaged, but it's much more complicated than that. You'll be stunned by how many are produced here. More on that in a moment. The company also makes screwdrivers, drills, and so many other tools, and of course, a plethora of hardware.
Stanley Black Decker is pretty much everywhere. They're in everyone's toolbox at home, they're in your cars, their homes, elevators, wherever you go, you see something that was made by you guys. Does it blow your mind at all?
It absolutely blows my mind.
Jim Loree is the CEO.
Over 130 countries, plants, over 100 plants, $30 billion in market cap. You know, just 15 times larger than it was 20 years ago.
The company was started back in 1843 by Frederick Stanley, who made bolts and hinges and things like that. Over the years, they've taken over Black & Decker, Craftsman, and others. Despite its growth and worldwide presence, Loree tells me New Britain is the heart of Stanley. It's home.
What does New Britain mean to Stanley?
New Britain is, you know, the history of New Britain and Stanley are so intertwined.
What would your suggestions be for Governor Lamont to improve the business climate here? If he said to you, hey, Jim, what should I do to make it more amenable to other companies?
Well, he's asked me that question.
I know he is, yeah.
So I have an answer, and the answer is exactly what he's doing. You know, his view is try to bring more taxpayers into Connecticut, not charge the people more, you know, with taxation that are already here, but bring new taxpayers in. So create economic growth.
Do you ever get calls from other governors in other states who say, hey, Jim, move your headquarters to our state. It's cheaper.
Yeah, of course I do, yeah. We've had active recruitment from several states, Florida being the most aggressive under Rick Scott. I looked at the calendar one day, I said, what's this? What's Rick Scott coming to see me for? And I said, well, cancel it. I'm not interested.
Loree is bullish on Connecticut.
Connecticut is an absolutely wonderful place to live, to work, to play. The resources that we have at our disposal in this state, you know, the safety of this state, the education system, the healthcare. The healthcare is phenomenal here. We really need to kind of change the perception. And people are flocking to this state now. The urban exodus from New York, from Boston, people are flocking, and this is our time.
Back at the factory now, these workers and machines churn out 37,000 tape measures every day, 40 million a year.